Hello YouTube, it's Iori here from Team Endgame, bringing you a case opening of the Destructive Raw, because I'm not cool enough to get sent a box by Bushy Road, so I buy a case and hope to buy that love. With the case, get case toppers. So I thought these were box toppers. These the strides, they're case toppers, so you get one each a case. They come in a little pack. Dinos, bugs, spikes, and they're the clans which are supported. And the clans which are Axel is dinos, you get the Axel circles. Bugs is protect, so you get the PGs. And spikes is force, so you get force markers. And that's the one that's been done there. It's just me, because Aaron's in Japan at the time of this. Mike's at home. So I'll probably edit horrifically to it's all magically done, but I think the rates are a VR a box, which in a case gets you enough for, well, enough for whatever is left really. So let's just do rambles before I cut. The rambles will be what is in the set. So dinos get, honestly I don't think that great a support for standard. Their big killer is a Gigarex and it's a damage adder. It's great, but you're probably not going to get there. And if you do, kudos. But I see it more as a bonus. They have a little buddy who is a Deathrex. Just saying, so yeah, dinos. I think dinos, like most Excel clans, probably want to start running crits as opposed to, what is it getting out now? As opposed to the front, because dinos, they have, so dinos get a new mechanic for them, and it's equip gauges. So effectively what that is a card goes underneath it, face down, like so, and that counts as a equip gauge. And then all their effects sort of bounce off that. So Gigarex does the whole burn 5, I think it is. Yeah, discard 5. So discard 5 equip gauges. Oh wait, that's a double. It's not the other one. So yeah, burn 5 equip, or discard 5 equip gauges to the damage. And gain power. What does it say? Front rows get power. So it deals damage and then hits you in the face a bit more. I believe you can still see all that. So it's a pretty nice mechanic. It's pretty cool. It's interesting and it's new, and they still eat themselves. So it just stopped them being. It stopped everyone looking at them going, oh, I should just play Shadow Paladins if I want to eat myself. And sack my own dudes, which is nice. But where I've seen the decks really get crazy is in Premium, where dinos can get a ridiculous amount of attacks on their first turn and first stride and something along the line, just because they've got Rex and Spikes. Just because they got Rex, Heart, and something along those lines, or something like that. Then we move on, I guess, to bugs, as I've got most bugs here so far. Bugs. So bugs don't really. Well, I find it looks like paper. They don't really do anything. It's weird to say, like, yes, they so they search for grade 3s. What you want to do is protect. That's a box down. Yeah, it's going to take a while. As I said, I'll get it after a while. They don't really, yeah. So they search for grade 3s. Great. You do want to re-ride, so okay. They call and get power if you're on stag. Okay. And then the big boss. Just a general Siegfried. The big boss stuns back rows from I need to find it. It stuns back row, gets power, and negs your opponent 5, like every one of your opponent's units 5k. Which is great, because it's effectively trying to say minus 10k to a column. I'm doing this. Which is great, yeah, minus 10k to a column. Which is useful, but against force, that's basically saying your marker doesn't do anything. And it also doesn't help if they just re-ride. So at the end of the turn, so at the start of their turn, they just re-ride. They don't care about the fact you've negged them 5k, because they're on a new Vanguard. And they hit you in the face. You just use protect markers to protect. So I don't know, I'm very cynical on my bugs, because I got annoyed that they didn't really get that much stunning. They did get is stunning in the back row. So okay, great, can't boost. But what I've seen a lot is, unless you're Royal Paladins, you don't really care about boosters. They're there, they kind of use, a lot of them are just, oh, go into soul, use effect, run around, don't really care too much. Oh, Spike Bouncer. And so, you run into the scenario of, like, you can't boost, okay, but as your Vanguards are the ones which kill me anyway, do you really care that you can't boost? And so I think, I mean, granted, bugs is one of the ones I have seen top more than others in the random shop tournaments. But then shop tournaments always take everything with a pinch of salt. I mean, we do well in the shop tournament. So, shop tournaments are what shop tournaments are. As it goes, it doesn't draw enough as Oracle does in a protect. It doesn't seem to punch you in the face enough as a force. But what you can do, and this is where I hate doing this because I don't really like the format as it is, but what you can do is you can go to premium. Now when you're in premium, you get to do the fun thing of stall, swing it rear guard, swing it rear guard, swing it rear guard, pretend you're playing Gize, because you're actually playing Zoa. Oh, here it is. Count blast 2, choose 5 rear guard, stand them, choose all your opponents, rest them. Then put a grade 2 or less rear guard into your soul, and yeah, it doesn't even stun. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Thought something was stunned, but it might be something else. Anyway, so yeah, you basically play the Zoa game, and you just swing, put your outline, which says they can't call sentinels. If I'm correct. Yes, they cannot call sentinels, so gift markers. Have the sentinel line, so they can't do that, and then you drop another. I think there's a common bug as well which says you can't call normal units or something weird. So you just Zoa, and Zoa's condition is you win the game if you hit them, so you hit them with the outline, which you just have. So you just stall until that. So bug's got a fun annoyance in premium, but it's a bit slow. And one of the big decks in premium is Tom. Sorry, Stillwater, it is or whatever. And that's just quicker, and that doesn't really care too much about Counter Blast from my understanding. So it kind of just, there's a bit of a disappointment there. Now the real winner from this set, honestly, is Spikes. Now, I'm not saying bugs and dinos can't win a game, because it's inherent that they can, anything can win a game, it's standard. There are some decks which are granted more consistent, and that's where I think Spikes come into it. Inconsistency is because their big boss unit, Siegfried, and a lot of their effects start going through the deck, and you start spinning your deck. can shuffle, and then you have cards like Wonder Boy that put cards back to your deck. So, but it says anything, so you can start putting triggers back. So you can, it basically says it's okay to guard early. Then you put triggers back, and then you thin your deck, and then you put force markers down. So it's a big number. They have to PG it. They have to kind of PG your Vanguard as well. And so you run into this crazy scenario where they have to PG your Vanguard for fear of crits. Then your rear guard is a huge number, and so is your Vanguard, so they need more PGs, and then you can do it again next time, which is lovely. And they've got the consistency of they can call, not for free, because that would be silly, but so what you've got is Spike Bouncing as a grade 1, similar, where you look at the top cards of your deck. Close enough. You look at top cards of your deck. It's basically the same effect. Yeah, you look at top cards of your deck up to your grade. So 3, 2, 1, whatever. Both are on ride on the rear guard as well. So you look at top card of your deck. And then you see what you want, you call whatever you call a unit, and then the rest goes to the bottom of your deck into the order. Now as you're shuffling your deck and putting triggers back and thinning your deck and all this stuff, you're calling a unit, which is what you want to do. You're deck thinning technically, because if you shuffle at any point later on, it's deck thin. So one shuffle, I always count. A deck thin is the moment you've taken a card out from the top of your deck after X amount and you shuffle. I class that as deck thin. This is the draw your card one. Yeah. You need to do that over there. Yes, yes. And so that's kind of what they do. So they deck thin a lot, and they swing at you with a fairly compact-ish deck. And because they're spikes and they don't have even the option of a front trigger, you don't even have to worry about the option, like your trigger lineup, because it's basically going to be 6 and 6 or very similar to that variant. 8 and 4 is a bit on the you're going all in and hoping for the best side. Year. There of course will be Origin. I think no, is it Origin rare? Whatever the Origin art is. No, it's Gyro Singer. That's the grade 1 version of the bouncer. The spikiest bouncer. He really is a spiky bouncer. Let's say. Origin rares. I think there's one of each in a case. Same with there's one SBR or something in a case. I think it works out because there's one VR a box, you get like 5 or 6 something each. But the weird thing is the set kind of came out and I kind of ignored it. Like the ratios of everything when it came out in Japan. I paid much more attention for the set after this, which is probably bad of me, but it's got DP, I knew I was getting spikes, and I know with the case I should get a playset anyway, so I wasn't really too fussed about the others. I'll build bugs, hopefully get some stuff for the channel. Aaron is away for a month, pretty much. So I'll see if I either start playing with myself, or I drag Mikey away from whatever he's doing these days, and start messing around with he can trounce me with Kagero and retire me and then make me cry because I can't retire as efficiently. I think it works out to like 1 VR, 2, 3. Yeah, this is going to take a while. So feel free to go make a cup of tea or something. I'm going to have to make myself another cup of tea. And I will edit back when I'm done. I will splice and dice something. There's nothing interesting else to say. I'm not going to get like a special SP pack. I think the best I can get is an OR. So, woo. And the only OR I would really want would be Juggernaut. Because I'm not really a big fan of the old audio art on Machining Stag Beetle. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Sorry for my rambling. And the power of editing, I'm done. A lot of cards, yay. So Origins are Juggernaut Maximum at the top, Machining Stag, and Deathrex. I prefer the new art to Deathrex than the old. Same with Stag. I like the old art, Juggernaut Maximum. SVRs are Siegfried, Hercules, Gigarex, of course they would be. Yeah, it's fantasy. That is all. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. There's a Facebook, apparently. There's a bell button if you subscribe and start to get notifications. Apparently that's also a thing. There may be rants, there may be games, who knows what's going to happen. We're team endgame, we are inconsistent at best. Toodles.